Hey, I just wanted to make a quick video about everything that's going on right now. Like, I know I usually got a lot to say, and right now it's like I don't have nothing to say. I really just have been protecting my peace, and I think that everybody should be protecting their peace right now because what's going on right now can be really traumatizing, and we got to deal with the effects because it ain't gonna stop no time. So. But I just want to say I'm glad to see everybody working together. Like, it really warms my heart to see everybody standing up for something that really matters, for really putting their money where their mouth is, putting their words into actions, just doing what they can to help. I know a lot of people have been speaking negatively about looting and protesting and rioting. And I just want to say, if you don't have anything positive to say, you shouldn't say anything at all because there's a movement going on right now, just like there's always been movements going on. And if you're not going to be a part of it, you need to step aside and let the people who are willing to do the work because you're not being an active player, you're not being an active piece. So you really have no opinion. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I wanted to come and talk about is you gotta, how can I say this? You gotta stop defending what's not yours. You gotta stop defending who wouldn't defend you. I see a lot of people saying this isn't going to solve anything. Destruction and violence is never the answer. And to that, I say, I haven't seen anything accomplished until we've gotten fed up. We've been silent. We've been protesting. We've been talking about this for years, hundreds of years now. We've had the civil rights movement in the 60s. People have been doing what they had to do peacefully. And that's gotten us nowhere. The only time we see major change is when we come together, we organize, we don't let up, and we destroy. We get attention. I'm not saying destruction is right or the right way, but I'm saying ever since the whole world got fed up and things have been destroyed and people have lost money, real money, we've been seeing that this isn't acceptable. People are gonna have to do something because we're gonna pull our dollar. And I want us to pull our dollar for real. I want us, everybody knows somebody with a business. If you don't like their customer service, I'm not asking you to shop with them. But you know another black business who you do appreciate their customer service. Pay those people what they're worth. Put your money into your community. And as for these black people with money, that's another situation. A lot of us, we don't have any money. We pass around the same $20 bill. We do that, right? But we help each other. We crowdfund, we add to GoFundMe's. We take the little that we have and we help each other. People get a little bit of money and they feel like they don't have to help each other. And that's not how we remain strong as a community. You all have more allegiance to your money and to white America than you do to your community. You feel othered from us. And that's not how any of this is going to work. We cannot experience upward mobility and gain resources without money. And we have been systematically disenfranchised. So that money isn't going to come out of thin air. There are people who work hard, people who slip through the cracks, people who get lucky because it's set up for us to fail this system. So when you get that, it's really, really impactful for us if you invest that money back into your community. And I know you feel donating to this organization will be enough, doing something here or there will be enough. But you have to really sit down with your people and find out what we need. Right now, what we need is nutrition, education, and protection. And those are things that people with money have access to. We don't have access to that. A lot of us live in food deserts. A lot of us have been systematically disenfranchised educationally, where it is something that you have to be able to afford. And a lot of us are unprotected because we're targeted. So it's very important for that money that you feel protects you so much for you to put that back into your community. It's really, really important, especially for the children. I really have been feeling a type of way lately because I know as black people, there's a conversation we have to have with our kids and let them know that the world it's not set up for you. So you're gonna have to work a little harder, be a little smarter. However, children deserve some sort of innocence. They deserve some sort of protection. I've really felt a sort of ways about seeing all these children at these protests. I've said to several people I've talked to, I have no problem if it's you and your neighbors at the end of your block with signs asking people to hunk for justice, organizing with neighbors and family members that you know. However, I feel that large crowds are dangerous. There are people being shot with rubber bullets, attacked by police in crowds, batons, tear gas. That is no place for children. Not at all. Children should not be there. Our little black children need to be protected because they are targeted. So we need to be protecting them even more. We need to know where they are. We need to be stepping in front of them, not hiding behind them. Children cannot protect us. As adults, we need to protect these children. Let me gather myself. Speaking of children, children and women need to be protected. I'm seeing a lot of women fighting with the police. A lot of women on the front line standing up for what we believe in. And as women, we've always done that for our community. We've always protected. We've always stood up. We've always been a shield. We've always been there for the emotions and the care of our community. I feel there was a time when women and children were protected. I understand that we have this motherly instinct to jump in front of and protect and nurture. But I feel personally, this is just me, that these men that we're fighting for should step in front of us and protect the women and children on the front lines because that is no place to be face to face with an officer. Anything can happen and it's just not safe. And it's personal decision. But I feel that these black women are standing up for you. They're jumping in front of you. They're standing off the police for you. The least you can do is say, "Sister, I got you." You can step back. I will help you convey your point from a place of protection. That is something that I want to see more of in our community. I want us to stand together, men and women, to protect these kids, to make sure in the future that they know that we stand together as a community and we protect each other. I'm not saying put yourself in harm's way. I'm saying stand together. For these people with money, these celebrities who speak out about the protesting, the rioting, and the looting, but aren't speaking up for the movement. A lot of people have been silently putting their money where their mouth is, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate it greatly. If you don't have anything positive to say, you know, money solves a lot of things. And I don't give into an organization, in my opinion, will not directly impact anybody because you don't know how that money is being allocated. However, if you donate to families directly affected, you can make all the difference. The last people I want to speak to is celebrities and people who feel like they've lost because of the movement, because of the rioting, because of the looting, or they feel like there's something that they need to protect. Protect people over property is what I say to that. Because yes, you have property, yes, you have nice things, but what is it when you're still being affected by the same issues as the poor man because of the color of your skin? You cannot change that. There's nothing you can do to separate yourself from us. We're all the same. Money will not stop racism. What will stop racism? Never mind stopping racism. Racism won't stop. What will stop disenfranchisement is not allowing it. Is us putting our heads together, our money together, our resources together to help each other, to invest in each other, to give to each other directly. The way the poor give to each other, the way we support each other, we need to do the same thing. People with money need to put into poor communities. They need to invest in education for children, resources for children, mental health resources for children. protection for children, safe havens for children, educational opportunities, and travel for children. These are the things that help you expand who you are as an adult, that help you to be educated in ways to not let racism hold you back, to be educated in ways to put your heads together as black people and put your money together as black people and invest together as black people into your own community. Because as a result of the rioting and the looting, which I said I will not disagree with, because the attention that it gathered nationally is something that we needed to put the knee on these people's necks, ironically and sadly. We need to work together. Our communities will not be rebuilt in the same way these other communities will be rebuilt. Our communities will be rebuilt for a new demographic of people to move in, for a new tax bracket of people to move in. The city I live in, Chicago, has been pushing to get us out of the west and south sides for years. This is the perfect opportunity to get us to the suburbs. My challenge for you as black people is to put our resources together, our heads together, and our money together to help each other. And I want to say thank you. And I've seen the positivity that came after the riots and the looting. I've seen my community. I've seen men and women working together to provide food, formula, baby products, cleanup crews, just everything that they can and have at hand, money. You know what I'm saying? Everything they can to help each other. And that is something that I want to see more of and I want to see continue in the future, because we've been doing the damn thing and it's not about making a difference for white people. They are preconditioned to do whatever they're going to do. It's about us doing this for us. And that's all.